everybody to Brew Nation Canada. I am Anthony.
And I'm Mark.
And this is episode 3. Season 2.
So, I brought you a little treat today.
Hey, what have we got?
So, I brought us some double chocolate stout, what they call it, the Black Bear.
Black Bear Stout.
From Belmont Lake Brewery.
Whereabouts is that?
That's just north of 7 on 48. It's kind of, they call it off of Havelock. It's kind of between Havelock and Marmora.
Yep.
So, funny story. We were out four-wheeling and just happened to come across this brewery and went in and checked it out. It was quite unique.
Very cool. So the double chocolate Black Bear Stout is what we have. And that has an ABV of 4.3. 4.3,
yep.
Right on. So, we'll say right off the bat, this is a classic, dark brown / black stout in look. It's a bit of on the watery side. We sometimes when we do the stouts, because it has been a while since we've done a stout, we compare that to a Guinness because that's what most people see. However, they're very unique things. So this is about what your traditional stout looks like. It's kind of on that runny, liquidy side, but it's still very
really dark. In the light, it's a bit brown too.
Yeah, when you get that, it's brown, but it's a very dark black kind of look to it.
So it's got like a chocolate aroma to it with you can kind of smell the coffee, a little bit of.
Traditionally the stouts have a bit of a coffee undertone to it. So when we get to the taste, you definitely taste that light sweetness, kind of that chocolatey flavor. It's a little bit more of kind of the bitter, darker chocolates, though. Yeah. So it's not like a sweet. So you don't think of it as being a very sweet stout. Yeah. What else we have in here? It's kind of that smoky peat kind of.
Yeah, you can taste that too. A little bit of a smoky, dark chocolate.
Bit of a bitter finish, kind of like a nutty undertone as well. So I think it has all the trait characteristics of a stout. It's actually quite nice. It's very refreshing compared to some of the other stouts that have a little bit more of a bitter finish. Even though there is still a slight bitterness to it, it's actually quite nice.
This is not it's not in your face when you're drinking it. It doesn't really have that big of a kick to it. It's very subtle, smooth.
Yes, it's very nice actually.
So I'm just gonna kick it off right now for my review or my rating for it.
Yeah, sounds good.
I'd give it a 4.5. I find it's a traditional chocolate stout. It's very smooth, as we were saying, and I really enjoy it. This would be a great winter beer. Just sitting back after what we were doing out four-wheeling and that, and we sat back and had a few afterwards, and it was great.
Well, with the cold weather that's come in, now that we've got some snow on the ground, this is definitely stout season for me. I think you found a real diamond in the rough. This is really nice. I'm going to give them a 4.
Okay.
I do. It's definitely a chocolate stout. I don't know if I would call it a double chocolate stout. I think I could taste a little bit more chocolate next to it. It's going to be a double chocolate stout. Yeah. But I do think that you found a real winner here. It is really nice. It's very refreshing. I would definitely say if people are in that north of Havelock region, they should really try to check them out.
It's a unique place. It's not your typical brewery where you go in and it's all commercial and you got the big area and that. No, it's actually you go out and you're following this road right out to this point. It overlooks a lake. You got a house there, and in the back behind the house is a building, and it's the brewery.
Perfect.
So it's
right out in cottage country.
Yeah, you go out there and you go in, and he has a few different beers on tap. There was the Autumn Days, which was an IPA.
Okay.
And Scott's Dam, which was an amber. So,
I'd really like to try that one out.
Yeah,
we'll see if
we sampled a little bit of each, and they're all excellent beers. And if you're happen to look for a little road trip or a tour around, that would be definitely a good place to go check out.
Excellent.
It's not so busy in the winter, I've been told, but in the summertime, I guess it's quite the happening place with all the cottagers around. And
perfect. All right. Well, yeah, I think that's good. A 4.5 and a 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
So if everybody has a chance to pop up north of Havelock, I definitely think try out the Belmont Lake Brewery and give them a shout or stop by. I'd definitely like to see if we could pick up maybe some of the Scott's Dam or the Amber.
Yeah, maybe I'll take you out that way, and we'll.
Hey, road tripping.
Maybe we'll sit down and talk with. Oh, sorry if I mispronounce this. That's Norna. Norna, I think it was, and Judy. I never met Judy, but maybe we could sit down and talk about the Amber.
Pick the brain and see what makes their location so much more unique as their beers are. So.
Yeah. All right.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for everybody for once back and back.
Yeah.
Cheers to you, my friend.
Cheers to you.
And as always, a big cheers to you.